Welcome to What Was That, a video series in which I name and explain some of the things that I experienced in my toxic and abusive relationships in the hopes that it'll help you identify them in your relationships. So when I was with my ex, he did this thing that I called yes-mamming me to death because I didn't have the proper terms, in which he would agree to everything from where we should go to eat for dinner to what our proposal story should look like. So we would agree where to go for dinner, and then he would randomly take me somewhere different without ever discussing it. Or we would agree on what the perfect proposal story would be for us, and then he would go along with his own idea of what the perfect proposal was, and it would be completely wrong for me. There were lots and lots of little and big examples all throughout our relationship in which he would verbally agree with me and then his actions would not align with the agreement at all. And this is called false compliance, the essential definition of verbally agreeing to something without the intention of actually following through. And it is rooted in emotional immaturity because the person who is doing it doesn't want to have a difficult discussion. They don't want to have a disagreement or come to a compromise. And they want to prioritize their short-term comfort over the long-term stability of the relationship. It's also rooted in a lack of empathy or a sense of narcissism because you don't believe that the needs of your partner are important enough for you to expend energy towards actually fulfilling. And it's also rooted in a sense of control and manipulation because while your partner is off believing that you guys are acting in a certain way, working towards the same goal, you are free for a while to go and do your whatever it is that you want to do without having to confer with them. It also paves the way perfectly into gaslighting because as soon as you're confronted about the fact that your actions don't align with your words, you can say things like, I never said that, you never said that, and I didn't know that agreeing meant X, Y, and Z. So this is called false compliance, and it is a toxic behavior within abusive relationships. And if you've experienced it before, I want you to know that you are not alone.